Just give me 1 second. There are a couple of other people also joining.
Mm-hmm.
Second. Okay, let's start the session. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 36th day of the 41-day meditation challenge. Hope you all are enjoying these sessions. To the people who don't know me, myself, Surya Chakra, it's a privilege to be a host of yours today. I'm an SAP IT consultant, act as a manager at Lixel Americas. I got into spirituality from the time I got married to Devi Chakka. Since then, I'm trying to evolve and have a better understanding of spirituality. And I'm glad to be part of this spiritual journey, traveling together with her. We are together and enjoy every moment of the spiritual journey. During our journey, we share many things. Even though I'm not good at reading books, I enjoy the sharing of her knowledge and learn many things from her. Thank you, Devi. Let's go through today's agenda. First, our session starts with a soothing, melodious song sung by the cute little talented Parnika. You know Parnika? I'm a big fan of yours. Followed up by a 40-minute session. It's a wisdom sharing session by Mr. Chandra Pulamarasetti. And the topic is service, a glorious path of becoming one. Later on, followed by a 30-minute guided meditation by Mr. Chandra. Now let me introduce the cute little talented Parnika. She has a great voice, and I love her voice. And every session after every session, I go through the videos again and again and listen to her voice. She is really a talented and a gifted child, and also I wish her excel in every attempt she make. Parnika is 80 years old and she is into her third grade. She has been in a Prahlad Dhruva program for the past 7 months and has started meditating at a very young age. Appreciate that. Panika loves to sing. Not only singing, she has also been learning music for the past 2 years. I'm going to give it over to Panika and I can't wait her to sing. Panika, over to you.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, thank you for this opportunity and the beautiful introduction. Today I'll sing a Varnam in the Ragam Narinakanti. The Taram is Aditaram and the composer is Lalguri G. Jayaraman sir. Gatiya Niratamuni Pada Mule Nammeti Nive Gatiya Niratamuni Pada Mule Nammeti Devadi Deva Shanmukha Kripanidhe Devadi Deva Shanmukha Kripanidhe Sagari magari sani pani sagari ma pa sani pa magari sagari ma ni pa pa ma magari sagari ma pa magari mani pa ma pa sani pa ni ri sa ni pa sani ri sagari magari sani pa magari sagari pa mani pa sani pa magari sagari ri pa mani pa pa sani ni gari ri magari sani pa magari magari sani ni ve gati Thank you.
Wow, Parnika, wow. I'm flattened by your voice. It's excellent and awesome. And glad to have you on the call today. Okay. Now,
Hi.
do we also have Mr. Chandra on the call?
Yes, I've joined. Thank you for
Okay.
inviting.
Okay. Now, team, now let me have the privilege to introduce our wonderful speaker for today, Mr. Chandra Pulamarasetti. Mr. Chandra, he is the founder of Budh CEO Quantum Foundation, and also is a successful entrepreneur, former vice president of IBM Corp. Good to know that, Chandra. I'm also an ex-employee of IBM, and also he's a transformational meditation coach and board member of few non-profit, including Pyramid Valley International. Mr. Chandra also attributes a lot of his success, including the recent acquisitions of his software company, to the powerful techniques based on meditation and manifestation. He has been practicing meditation for over 20 years now. He teaches regularly to organization and business leaders and professionals, and also participates in several meditational service activities. Wow, wonderful. That's really amazing and great to have you on the call today. Thank you so much, Chandra Garu, for enlightening us and helping us being part of this meditation journey. May I hand it over to you to take it further?
Thank you. Thank you, sir. We've
Yeah,
not met.
myself. Oh, sorry. I have to introduce myself. Myself, Surya Chakra, and I'm into meditation for the past 10 years. When I got married to Devi, that's how I got to meditation. But my wife keeps on telling me about you, and we had learned about a lot of things about how you have established and how you became an entrepreneur. And we are so glad to know more about you and have you on this session today.
Wonderful. That's great, Surya Garu. I had seen you, just that I don't have the name to your face. That's all it is. But I've
That's fine.
definitely
That's
met
fine.
the
Not,
Deviji
not
and
an
all
issue.
that. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you for inviting. Thank you, Devi Madam, for inviting this. It is, I say Mridula Madam here. Okay. That's great. It's not new in many ways. I might have been known to you, and then perhaps definitely I know perhaps many of you. Feels great to be in a platform like this where I spent several years in United States. Mostly I was in West Coast. I was in Boston. I spent a lot of time in New York on the business on technology side. And it feels great to be exploring consciousness at this time. In my whole journey, over a period of time, I really understood that a grander life starts with really becoming one with everybody. If there is one thing out there, dear friends, there is only identifying that we are really, really one with everything that exists out there. My exploration has been throughout around this. It has been through the various our teachings of Patriji or several masters that we've been and I've been definitely reading and practicing, and then through our scriptures, but also with more and more revelation by the quantum physics, by epigenetics, that we recognize and we understand that ultimately the more we become one, the more we access that greater field, the greater intelligence to manifest more and more things into life. One with the places, one with the things, one with the people. The idea of separation, idea of that place is not that good, this place is dangerous, this person is selfish. The whole idea of separation, the more we hold on to separation, the more we are limiting ourselves. The more we hold on to separation, the more we're limiting ourselves to these possibilities, which otherwise can make our life more and more beautiful. So any amount of meditation practice, any amount of spiritual practice ultimately boils down to, what do I hold? If at all that I hold anything of you as an opinion, as a judgment, as a belief, as a perception, and what behaviors and what attitudes do I have towards you because I hold that inside me? And any meditation practice is ultimately asking us to contemplate on it and then slowly take each and everything of it. Great to be talking about this. And then part of becoming one is this concept of service. Meditation in non-dual nature, we are becoming one. Service in the dual nature, we're becoming one. In that emptiness, in the energy field, we become one in meditation. In material life, in a wakeful world, in this existence, we're becoming one with everything, everybody when we do service. When I take care of ecology project, I'm becoming one with the planet. When I solve a traffic problem, then I'm becoming one with that city. I develop that oneness with the cities. I want to solve the traffic problem. And so on and so forth. Dear friends, we get the idea. Without doing this component, we are missing, we do not have most of what we otherwise we think we are. We are 99.99% energy, only 0.01% matter. That matter is what is our wakeful reality. That energy is what is this non-dual nature of ourselves, which is significantly there, and through meditation we're becoming that. Oneness, understanding of the oneness there, becoming one where we drop all identities, all prejudice, all perception. We drop our own idea of what we are, what the environment is, what the people around are, what our past is or the future is. We transcend time and space, and then we become one with that field. That is oneness there. But then when we come back into wakeful life, how do we extend that same into meditation, into the wakeful state throughout? From the time we open our eyes to the close our eyes, what is it that can make us become one? That's service. So let's go into meditation. Meditate for some time, as I told, we meditate together regularly. Meditate for some time on this aspect, and then discuss a few things, my personal experience of service, and then how it helped me create more and more for myself. So dear friends, relax yourself. We are doing breath mindfulness meditation at Anapanasati. I have some music to play, so can you make me a co-host? Allow me to share. This is
Yes,
silly. Yeah,
you have been a co-host as well.
I am. Okay. It did not allow me to share.
It's
That's
not
why.
letting you to do. Let me
I'm
withdraw
I'm
it
I'm
and
still
try.
not co-host. I'm not a co-host. I'm still just a regular
Uh,
participant.
okay, let me. I have withdrawn it. Let me try doing it again.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
So we are doing breath mindfulness meditation, Anapanasati, and one of the things that I've learned over a period is that before getting into Anapanasati, if you do something called heart elevation, there's lots of research happening from Heart Math Institute about keeping into a higher emotion naturally lowers our brain states faster. In meditation, we lower ourselves into this alpha, theta, delta states, and when we experience a higher emotion of love, gratitude, compassion, automatically our brain is slowing down pretty quickly. It's a very powerful way to go into a deeper meditation states. So if you've practiced it before, great, you can get in pretty quickly. If you're not practiced, something that you can learn, we do it for a few minutes in the beginning, and then we slip into our breath mindfulness meditation or anapanasati meditation. And then before we end the meditation, we express some gratitude. Gratitude is another great way of keeping ourselves into that state of oneness. By the way, it's so interconnected. This oneness is equal to service, is so interconnected to this heart elevation and gratitude. Gratitude and emotion keeps us together, makes us one with others. Heart elevation fundamentally makes us one with places, things, and people. So we will, in this meditation, I will guide for a bit of heart elevation, and then we go into breath mindfulness meditation with guidance, and then express gratitude, and then we end our meditation. So breath mindfulness meditation, Anapanasati, is very, very simple. Where we are sitting with our eyes closed, remove the specs, sit comfortably, fingers into fingers, rest your hands comfortably in your lap, feet crossed at ankle. We still our body so that we can work to still our mind. Still our body, eyes closed, fingers into fingers, placing hands comfortably in your lap, crossing your feet at ankle. And then to empty the mind, to still our mind. The goal of meditation is to still the mind, empty the mind. We are tiny matter, all energy in our body. So our matter is nothing but our attention of a body, of environment, and the people and past and future. Those are all nothing but our thoughts. So in meditation, we empty ourselves of all the thought. When we empty of all the thought, then we withdraw our attention of all the matter. When we withdraw our attention of all the matter, we become energy because that's what we are deep inside. So when we withdraw all our thought, then we withdrawing our attention off the matter, that 0.01% matter. So then we have to then experience what we are truly are. We are energy, that emptiness. So we experience that emptiness and energy. That is our goal of meditation, is to understand ourselves that we are larger than this limited body, this limited life, this limited environment. We are way beyond, and then we experience that through this energy and emptiness. Oh my God, there's so much cross connection here. Um, so dear friends, can you give me a second? I gotta tell Vani to slow. Yes, dear friends. So We will go into breath mindfulness meditation practice with your eyes closed, observing a breath, preferably at this point. And when you observe the breath, the mind becomes empty. When you observe the breath, breath becomes lighter and slowly thoughts are coming down. And as we're observing the breath, we get distracted. When you go into thought, bring yourself back to the breath again. You get distracted when you recognize your thinking, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes later, and immediately bring back to the attention of the breath. Our goal is to be in the state of observing, and then it's common to be in the thought state. It is okay. It's not an expectation that we are totally empty all the time. Rarely it happens for many people. Rarely. So it is just fine. We are in the thought, bring to the breath. Go back to the thought. If you are going, come back to the breath. And then before we're going, dear friends, this heart elevation is with your eyes closed, feet crossed, your hands come onto the chest area. And then the goal of this is to feel an emotion of love or gratitude. So recollect an event from your life, a memory where you felt love for a child. You had an adventure trip where you're one with the nature. So you had an adventurous trip where you are one with the people or friends, where you are together, drop differences. You're just doing a trek, right? You can recollect that event and express that, feel that emotion. Are you meeting a dear one after 6 months at the airport? You met them, you hug them. You have a lot of love for them. Somebody helped you, so you had an expressed gratitude for them. Recollect any of those emotions and then fill up your heart. When you recollect, relive, then our heart gets filled. And just stay with it. That's all is it. That's all is the heart elevation exercise. So relax yourself. I'll be guiding. And you can follow me actively in this heart elevation process. And then meditation process, the guidance will be there. Whether those of you, as you're becoming empty, my guidance becomes secondary, and you want to continue with that emptiness and then become one with that feeling of emptiness where there's no body, no thing, no place. Relax yourself, sit comfortably. With your eyes closed. Scan your body from head to toe. Relax yourself. Dear friends, with your eyes closed, keep your hands on your chest area. Place your attention on your sacred heart and on your breath. Take a slow, long, relaxing breath. And can you feel your beautiful heart? Breathe more of that slow, long, relaxing breath and feel the seat of all emotions. Our primary connection into this universe. Breathe in to your heart center. Have that slow, long, relaxing breath and feel your beautiful heart, which is expanding all life with its love energy, with its gratitude energy. Can you feel the love, gratitude, compassion, or any of the heightened emotions inside your beautiful heart? Recollect an event from your life and relive that moment, relive that experience from your life of love, of gratitude. Come on, fill up your heart with that emotions of love, gratitude, compassion, or whatever. Relive that moment from your life and experience that emotions of love, gratitude, compassion. Come on, feel it. Experience it more, dear friends, and feel more of it in your beautiful heart. And allow to expand your heart center. The more you experience this emotion, dear friends, the more we become one with all things and everybody in that emotion, in that experience. We're all interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other in this quantum entanglement. Love, gratitude, compassion, appreciation are all the ways to become one again. To multiply the experience of a life. Can you feel that energy inside your beautiful heart? Can you radiate that energy beyond your body? Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. In order to be loving everybody and everything, we need to be loving ourselves in our heart. In order to be grateful to everybody and everything, we need to be grateful to ourselves. Come on, feel that emotion. As you're becoming one, as you experience that emotion, dear friends, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, rest your hands comfortably in your lap and observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. In this meditation, we observe our normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. Observe your natural in-breath and the out-breath. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the warm out-breath. Our goal is to empty our mind of the thousands of thoughts. Our goal is to merge into that greater emptiness all around, that quantum energy field. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. When the mind is empty, we channelize all our energy into the generous present moment. We allow our body to function at its natural best. Be with your breath. Become one with that in breath and the warm out breath, dear friends. Be with your breath, one with that in breath and the out breath, dear friends. Allow yourself to merge into that in breath and the out breath. Allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all the thoughts in your mind. Allow yourself to become lighter and lighter with your in breath and the out breath. And allow yourself to merge into that lighter in breath and the out breath. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is empty, can you feel any sensations in your body? Can you feel that emptiness all around your body? As you're becoming one with your breath, become aware of that emptiness inside of you, all around you. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. Can you find that emptiness inside your body? As your mind is becoming empty, can you feel that emptiness inside you, all around you? We are less matter, more emptiness and energy in our body. As you're becoming one with your breath, allow yourself to go deep into that emptiness inside you, all around you, spreading far and wide. Remember, when we withdraw our attention, when we become empty of all thought, we are going away from our body, away from this life, and experience that emptiness all around. become aware of this emptiness where there is no body, where there is no thing, in no place and no time. Allow yourself to experience that emptiness inside of you, all around you. Can you sense that infinite depth of that emptiness of no body, no thing on your left side? Become aware of that emptiness stretching into infinity on your right side. That's energy. That is the quantum energy field with unlimited possibilities and opportunities. This is your consciousness, your divine self. Everything that you have ever experienced or will experience is here in this field as energy waiting to happen into a physical reality with our observation. The longer we stay in this field as no body, no thing, the more we receive those possibilities into our life. If you find yourself distracted, if you find yourself thinking, gently go back to observing your breath and slowly find that emptiness all around. Stay aware of that emptiness of no body, no thing, and allow yourself to stay connected to this abundance of energies in this field. This is your divine self. This is that greater consciousness. Friends, let's express gratitude. It is an honor and privilege to be living this life, to be exploring consciousness at this time of history. Be grateful to your parents for giving us this beautiful connection to this universe. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding our knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to all the people in your life, your family, your friends, your relatives, colleagues, everybody, for helping us learn so many things. Be grateful. This grand nature, the birds, the fish and the animals, our planets, our stars, for filling our lives with beauty, energy, mystery and more. Be grateful to all the things you use, the places you visit, the technology, our governments, our companies, our system for supporting our lives in many ways. Be grateful to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others. Be grateful to this intelligent quantum energy field for allowing us to experience so much more in this life. Gratitude is ultimate state of receivership. Relax your body. Feel your body. Relax yourself and let the autonomous nervous system process the energies.
We can change the world one heart at a time. We can change the world one heart at a time. I see you, I know you, you're a part of me. We can change the world one heart at
As you relax, recollect your experience from the session. How did you feel? What have you experienced? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes.
One heart at a time. One heart at a time. We can change the world. We can change the world. One heart at a time. One heart at a time. I see you. I see you. I know you. I know you. You're a part of me. And my heart.
Wow. What a
Oh,
wonderful meditation journey you took us through. We are so thankful for you. I could myself personally feel the sensation in my body throughout this journey, and also I could feel the emptiness in my body. I feel our emotions, love, and gratitude, how they are interconnected. And I hope everyone echoes to my feeling. It was really a great honor to have you as our guest speaker on this wonderful topic. Despite of your busy schedule, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your time and effort and also enlightening us. We really appreciate your time, sir. Thank you very much for your help.
wonderful, Surya Garu. That's great to hear. I think you have been doing fabulous service, all of you.
And I would like to open the session for the people whoever has experienced and ask some questions if they have anything during this wonderful meditation session.
Yes, it'd be good to hear from at least one or two sharings. Anybody like to share how you felt?
Anyone whoever wants to ask any question, just raise or let me know so that I can unmute you.
Hi, this is Karan.
Hi.
Go ahead, Karan.
Hey, first of all, let me thank you for organizing this. I got this Zoom meeting information from my wife, who is currently in India, and I don't know how she got this meeting link, but she shared with me because she knows that I've been interested all the time to be part of such group. Um, I was looking for any this group meditation, but never got such convincing people where I can think that okay, I can be also part of this group. I truly enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward come for coming sessions as well. So, is this session going to be every day, same time, or it just on Sundays?
Mrudula Garu, you're on the call, right? Can you unmute and clarify her concern, his Karan's concern? Let me unmute you. Karan, I will get to know. Let me inquire. Actually, these sessions are on the weekends, but there is also daily meditation session happening. But the kind of wisdom sharing sessions would happen on the weekends. And now we are in the 36th day of the 41-day meditation challenge sessions.
Ah, okay. So I think I was late, too late.
But we have your contact. You can or else you can drop your contact. We will get in touch with you, and
Mhm.
also the details if there are any upcoming sessions we plan to.
Oh, great. So, do you want me to share my contact through chat here?
You can ping me once after this call if you feel more comfortable.
I'm fine. I'll just ping my contact detail and I'll
Sure,
wait for the information.
sure, Karan.
Thank you.
Also, you can share your experience if you have anything in today's session. Chandra is a more experienced personnel who has extensive knowledge in the meditation, and his experience and knowledge helped us a lot in today's session too.
Definitely. I was really pleased. I'm very beginner in the meditation course. So I was still exploring. I was going through different feelings and what is real and what was fantasy. I don't know still, but it was pleasant altogether. I was trying to pull me back from wandering here and there, back to feel myself, my breathe. I was analyzing thought as well, but I know it takes time. So all I can say is it was good to start for me. Still, I know it's a lot of experience it demands, and I'm ready to give time and dedication, whatever it takes to be good at meditation and gain all the benefits of this practice.
Thank you, Karan. That's wonderful to have latched on to this on day one. Yes, most certainly it'll be that way. How can we have more engagement, friends? It seems like I'm just speaking to a black wall here. And
Karan,
you
there
know,
are, sorry, Karan. Chandra, there are lots of enthusiastic people in the group, and I'm giving an opportunity one after another. Chandra would like to speak, I believe. Go ahead, Chandra.
Hi, thank you so much for the session. I really enjoyed it. I forcibly came out of the meditation just to thank you. Otherwise, I would have continued to go on. Just when you were saying that, okay, go into the emptiness, it was just like almost I was getting into a capsule and it was closing and it was just empty. I did not know what that was before, although I had my experiences before. But today it was just like the way you were guiding. I was just in that zone and continued to remain, and consistently I was with you as part of the guided session. Thank you very much.
wonderful. Thank you, madam. That's great. All right.
Okay.
All
So,
spiritual practice. Yes, sir. We have time now, or it's over?
no. Actually, I wanted to let the people know that you are also going to share the wisdom sharing session. Just wanted to let everyone be informed.
All right. Wonderful.
Um,
So, as I was
so
alluding to the beginning, meditation is taking care of us in becoming and merging with that quantum field. Quantum physics says that we're all energy deep inside a subatomic particle with energy. That matter is so little. All our attention is on the matter, right? The whole life, we're on this matter, but deep inside, we're actually energy and emptiness. And we exist as energy by default, and then with observation, our thoughts and feelings collapse our reality into this physical life. Everything that we experience is based on our thoughts and feelings, which are nothing but waves of possibilities. So if this life is only about this 0.01% matter, and then we don't know about this 99.99%, and meditation is helping us get in touch with that. And independent of what our past is, we can manifest any reality into our life just with our observation, which is thoughts and feelings. That's quantum physics. It has been there always, yadbhavam tadbhavati, in Sanskrit, in our scriptures. As your bhava intent is, so is your reality. So then the goal in meditation is that we're becoming one and then merging with this emptiness, that greater field called quantum field, a quantum consciousness. Some physicists call it quantum consciousness, which is what normally we know as our consciousness. which is awareness, which is outside our body, which is outside our mind. It is awareness that exists everywhere, constantly paying attention. So in meditation, we are becoming one with everything out there. We drop our body, we drop our environment, we drop our past. We transcend time and space. Time is our past, space is our body, our environment. We lose track of time and space, then we merge into that emptiness, we become one. So the more we become one, the more we access whatever it has to offer. For example, Surya Garu is a great service-minded person. So if you spend enough time with Surya Garu, then you slowly learn tips and information and the way he's doing things, and then pick up some habits, and we become more of that person, right? Simple. We want to excel in our business, then we have to be in the company of businessmen, so we gain more and more of that, we become more of them. So the more we spend time in this quantum energy field, which is this larger part of ourselves, which is this greater consciousness, which is that intelligence that are out there, then we receive more from it. What is that more? Those infinite waves of possibilities. Anything that is possible is there. I will receive it. That's fundamentally how meditators create things. So in meditation, we are becoming one. But then what do we do when we come out of meditation in a wakeful state? What do we do when we come out in a wakeful state? Do we want to be holding on to our differences, our opinions about places, people, and things, and then continue to exist that way? Then we are fundamentally different or separate again. When you and I are separate, when we see you and I see you as different from me and separate, and then if that is differentiated using a feelings of frustration or anger or guilt or any of this, or survival or a fear, then we fundamentally are staying away from an opportunity that I might be otherwise receiving from you. Because I have these colored lenses, so I block everything that you say or do. I always have a colored lenses from which I'm filtering, and then so I'm not receiving things that are coming in you through you. So I realized in my life that the more we drop our differences, the more we can become one with everybody, the more we stop our judgments and conclusions. Hey, New York is so tough place. It's so much snow all the time, cold. I can't be there. I can't live there. So is the case. So the moment we do that, then we eliminate being in New York at all. The downtown is crazy. It's so tough to go into the downtown. This traffic just goes, I get crazy. I can't stand it. So we stop even going to downtown. And by doing so, we stop so many of our opportunities that otherwise might come. You might land a great job in the downtown. You actually might have a great experience in Broadway. I used to think like that when I was living in Beaverton, Oregon, cozy little town. Cozy little town. I used to think that the world is so beautiful, so peaceful because it's a nice greenery in Beaverton, Oregon, right? It's a great, great land of greenery. And think of any big city, that the downtowns, I used to dread with fear that I can't drive there. But tell you what, dear friends, when I went to the New York downtown, the first time I realized the energy of this place, bubbling with energy, opportunity of that place. And so happened that afterwards, when in my business, because I lost that fear after coming to meditation explode, in my business, I had to do so many meetings in downtown subsequently later realized that just if I held the fear, then I would have exempted a whole bunch of opportunities coming from this judgment that I would carry on New York downtown. So many business opportunities, so many business meetings, so many clients. In fact, my company's acquisition by IBM actually took place many a times in the New York downtown. I wouldn't even have thought about it if I had carried a judgment about it. So we separate ourselves with judgments, with people, dear friends. Wakeful time, the best thing that we can do to become one, to allow ourselves to gain all the opportunity is to do service. When we serve, Service is unconditional giving. Working for a company is not service. It is a service where you're giving your effort, but you're also trading for something in return from something from them. That is not service. Unconditionally giving because you're doing it for your own happiness. We are these 5 bodies: physical body, mind, intellect, individual consciousness, all that is. With meditation, we take care of all 4 bodies. We heal ourselves, physical body, excellent health. Our mind, emotions, as well as intelligence. Fundamentally, we gain so many friends, increase all the powers. Great with meditation. We enhance our intellect. We discern the right and wrong. Wonderful. It happens. We sharpen the intellect. It happens automatically. We stop questioning the larger things of why are these boundaries exist? Why are these races exist? Why do these communities exist, which everything is trying to compete with each other? And we make better decisions. Of course, our individual consciousness gets energized so much. But then all that is, which is everything that exists, we have to take care of this. Because we are still this. Our non-dual nature is this existence where we are. In dual nature, we are in the mind and the body, so we do many things, which is all these 4. But the non-dual nature, which is this whole existence, which is everything around, unless we take care of it, we can't be deep inside happy. Unless the people around us in our family at home, if they're not happy, you know that there's no peace of mind. If they're not healthy, you know that you end up spending a lot of time in taking care of them. So that also doesn't necessarily lead to happiness, right? Because we feel like we're having to spend time. So the way to understand this is, dear friends, is we are all that is, and this is a much larger, grander part of ourselves. And unless we take care of this, we can't be happy. Meditation, we take a first step in becoming happy with ourselves. And service is the next step to be in unison with everybody else. And that's why we take to service. I took to service as soon as I jumped into meditation in the year 2002. I got this opportunity to work on this project called Pyramid Valley International. I learned meditation from a grandmaster. I learned meditation from my younger brother, medical doctor, Dr. GK. This master was pushing me to learn meditation while I was just returned from the United States. And then I used to tell him, why are you wasting your time? Because he was learning meditation during his medical days, medicine, while studying for medicine. But something sparked a curiosity. That is the time I met this grandmaster, Brahmashi Patriji. Hundreds would follow him. And then and this doctor is telling you can heal yourself with the meditation. So a lot of curiosity sparked in me. So I experimented for a few months actually. So finally, when in one fine day, I said, I've got to do this deeply, because I was in a startup, serious amount of work, lots of pressure. I'm very, very highly competitive person, to always wanting the best for me. So I naturally been judging and whatnot in office, judgment on the boss, judgment on the colleagues. So when I practiced meditation for 2 months in the year 2002, deeply, and I read several books, I really understood that the meditation is helping us gain that deeper inner happiness or sadness. Happiness, sadness, success, failure, all in the mind, and meditation is helping us give a new meaning to what we experience every day. The more you give a new meaning, the more you change your experience, and so naturally you can move ourselves towards more higher, positive, miraculous states of happiness. And that's when I was stumbling upon, and then I came up with this understanding that the more we can help others, not only we take care of others, but the more we help others, then more deeper we're going to be happy. So I took to the service with one of the objectives that I can actually learn more. When you learn more, you experience more. So I wanted to learn more. and more into the spiritual practice. So that's how I took this opportunity that came to me. Immediately took that opportunity of working for Pyramid Valley as a trustee. And it's been a great joyful ride because I was there with Patriji. So many intricate, so many close moments with him, with several masters, Franz Dagajis or Dr. GK. So many masters. You get to work very closely and learn. If you have with the business leaders, we learn business. If you have with spiritual masters, we learn meditation, right? If that's our interest to seek and go, then we are spending our strengthening our practice with the master's company. So I moved into service like that. But then as I was doing service, dear friends, when people walk up to us and then somebody you don't know anything at all, they come up to us and then say, thank you. They express that gratitude is much more deeper. Meditation is giving us this immense satisfaction because much more deeper. If you try buying a dress for your child during a birthday, and then if somebody walks up to you and says, we don't have money, can you give? I'm my son's first birthday. And then you give money and then help them buy. And you see the difference of how much happy you feel. When you give something to somebody that we don't know, that happiness, that deeper, is because that comes from feeling, from heart, deep inside, because ultimately we're all connected. We understand this a lot more when we experience that emptiness. So serving others unconditionally becomes a natural habit for meditators. And that's what it was becoming to me. People coming up and then saying thank you. With meditation, dear friends, with service, as I was working along in this Pyramid Valley, there are diverse opinions that people come with. So we learn to lower ourselves, we learn to drop our our individuality, because we respect everybody's viewpoint. When you come into a service, a company is different, and a group teamwork is different from a service. In service, there are no direct rules here. No, everybody wants to come individually contribute. In company, you see that, hey, something is not happening the way you like it, then immediately you make point out and then get a manager to do this and that. But in service, everybody is coming to do their best. We allow for imperfections to happen. We allow for failures to happen. Because we'll have to see that everybody is come with their own intention and they're trying to do their best. And then have different divergent viewpoints, different levels of consciousness. So it helps us to understand ourselves more as a mirror by working with others more easily. It helps us to develop the sense of oneness, inclusiveness, because there are no conditions here, right? It is more unconditional giving. Service helps us to become one with others because we allow others to exist. In our companies, in our families, we are direct, and then we're always wanting to give suggestions. We're always wanting to before a child has an opportunity to do something, we are readily giving, feeding. And as a result, the child never grows. This becomes a parasite on ourselves. Wanting to constantly say, do this, do that, do this, don't do this way. But in service gives an opportunity to overcome that and then let others also be what they are. And then as we do the difference, naturally it has to extend into our families, into our office environment. It helped me deeply. Simple things like Pyramid Valley is an international meditation center, beautiful place where millions of people will teach free meditation. Brahmash is Patriji's vision, founder of Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. Great vision. So we were building a lot of facilities. I would raise donations to build facilities. The trustees were different walks of life. Some are agriculture, some are from businesses, commodities, some are from IT. Different walks of life, different experiences, right? But everybody is successful. I can't say that they're not successful. They are very successful in what they're doing. It's just that different understanding, different exposures. So when we got together, when we're building these facilities, right? What is luxury for some is basic for somebody else. In the decision we make, whether it's a tile, whether it is granite, whether it is health faucet, whether it is setting a rule, we want to charge money, not charge money, different perspectives. We have to honor everybody because everybody is very successful. Everybody come here. So it helps us to become drop, we recognize that, okay, anything can be done in many ways. Right? I can fly from Bangalore to New Jersey. There are any number of routes we can take, that. And one gets there a little earlier than other. One gets to spend little more efficient than the other. That's all it is. By the end of the day, there are multiple paths. We allow others to continue the journey. We become less interferent. So service helped me to actually respect closely others' viewpoints, opinions, and naturally sort of helped me to be that to my children and family. We learn from this grandmaster: non-violence, non-interference, non-killing, non-violence, non-interference. If there are only 3 no's once you come into meditation, there's no other no. Everything else is yes, yes, yes. Everything else is fine. We cannot kill at the expense. We can't eat. We can't have one thing on our dining table while you hold some pet on your table, right? It can't be. These two cannot be existing. That's weird. There's something at the dining table, but you have a pet in your hand and say, this is pet and that's not pet. So there's no killing, no violence. Everybody is here to express themselves, no violence and non-interference. Dear friends, service is a great way to be developing that ability to non-interfere to others, becoming one with others. And I'll tell you, service gives immense contentment and satisfaction that it actually works as an anti-aging tool. We have telomerase as the end of the DNA strands called telomerase, those strands. The longer they are, the more the cells have the capability to replicate themselves. We are losing 2.5 million cells a second, right? And so you got to have enough cells reproducing all the time. And a cell reproduces regularly. This telomerase slowly becomes shorter. And people who are very happy, and as you express the happiness in the form of love, gratitude, joy, compassion, and the cells receive the signal. That's all epigenetics. A great amount of science is there. And so they discovered that telomerase is growing, so it's not shrinking, so which is very important in living longer. And naturally, when you're in a higher emotion, dear friends, like that heart elevation, there is no place for lower emotions of frustration, anger. And so we are removing the stress chemicals in the body. So naturally, we're also are producing so much of regeneration. So skin becomes younger, skin becomes bright, shining. It repairs itself, right? A lot of stuff happens. Service gives us such an amount of enjoyment, moves us into the higher emotions, that it's an anti-aging tool too. People who do service, look at them. Observe meditation service, particularly people doing meditation and service are generally very, very happy, and they're always looking younger. So it's not enough, as we're all advanced meditators, to meditate. We take care of ourselves, but real happiness comes from, dear friends, in taking, because this is the larger part of ourselves. 99.99% is this. Only 0.01% is all 4 this together. So where do we put our attention to? Only in ourselves, or also on this one? So we do service because we love it to do. It gives us a deep satisfaction, sense of fulfillment, that meaningful, purposeful life. Not because somebody else is doing, because in the world is telling me, I earned so much, I need to give some 10% to somebody. Okay, that is a step to begin. But if you're not going to carry that too long, it is only based on state of mind. If somebody else comes and influences, then it changes, right? Then you no longer give it. So as meditators, when we recognize that our happiness truly is from this, and I was alluding to this concept of becoming one. Everything is a possibility from quantum physics. Everything, a life experience, is a possibility. Whatever future you want to create is a possibility. Nothing is randomly given as a thought. Richard Bach says that you are given a thought only when you have the capability to manifest it. He's talking about a thought. You are given a thought only if you have the capability to manifest it. So whatever that we receive in a way is possible. We disbelieve, we doubt, we have uncertainty about it, and so we now manifest it. But quantum physics model is that everything is a possibility exists only if we can access it. There are opportunities and possibilities exist. And then when we are separate from each other, when we keep distances, then we lose possibilities. That's why I love this. The more we become one with everybody, in meditation with that feel, outside meditation, through service or any other means, you become one and one and one. Drop the differences, dear friends. The more we receive, the more opportunities we are keep on receiving. It's common sense, right? If I just keep Surya Garu away, who knows? I mean, there's an opportunity. It gives me so much happiness. So who knows? Many people may connect to me. If I keep him away, then I don't listen, then tomorrow it might be a great message for me. And that is lost, right? The opportunity is lost. And so from a manifestation perspective, it is necessary that we become one. We drop our differences. Otherwise, you may put a wish and try to manifest, but then you're closely keeping that friend away, who is perhaps the one who is actually going to move the pieces of the puzzle for you. And then that's not happening. And service is the way. Dear friends, in service, than, man, dhan, all are there. It is important. I personally gave so many times. I feel happy and proud. Even when I didn't have money, I was a CEO for a company. Even I didn't have money, it was clear to me that I keep what is required and everything else I would donate. I was CEO, but then end of the month, my bank balance would become almost like a bachelor bank balance. I'm sorry, nothing to say anything about bachelors, meaning I'm talking about youngsters who perhaps are earning lesser, right? By the end of the month, it'll be 0 or less. But that's how I chose to be, but it always multiplied. It always gave me more and more. What we give absolutely comes back multiplied, is because it is a state of abundance. Everything we create out of abundance. The more you feel abundant here, because the feelings matter. Our feelings that having that there is enough for everybody. When we understand through the spiritual quotient, there is enough for everybody. That feeling of abundance, that if I have 10 rupees, I'll give something to somebody. If I have $100, I'll give something to somebody. That feeling of abundance manifests more because it's the whole creation is happening based on thought and feeling. A German university did a research, and feelings are up to 5,000 times more powerful electromagnetic energy than a thought. So the more we can experience, the more can we feel abundant about that. How does it come? That satisfaction comes by giving. So the more we can give, dear friends. So I was like that. And then so I'm proud to say that I only had so much multiplied back, whether it's wealth, whether it's time. Today, we formed this Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. After selling my company to IBM, financially liberated me so much. But there are days before that, preceding to that, as a CEO for more than 10 years, I sacrifice is the word I'm using, but in the end of it, continuously, in a startup company, you would take less salaries. But in spite of that, I found a way to have a budget and always contribute, and always gave my time in developing this Pyramid Valley project. Always, no matter I was a CEO traveling all in the world, still found time to go there at least once a week, 50 kilometers. In India, 50 kilometers takes some time. But I would give that time because I just felt abundantly there is enough. And when we think that way, dear friends, and we create more of it. So company got acquired by IBM, more liberation. So having had the opportunity to contribute to several more projects, what you give comes back multiplied. We just have to change our perspective. You don't have to be wealthy to feel abundant. You feel abundant, you become wealthy, dear friends. You don't have to have a lot of time to do service. You start implementing it, you've gained time. We got to reverse it. You don't have to be healthy to be energetic. You feel energetic, you become healthy. It's a quantum model is a reverse. It's totally reverse. So you feel abundant by contributing and say, I've got it and I give it, your time or money or energy, then automatically it's gaining more. That is a nature, that is a quantum principle. We experience, we understand more and more. And that's how this Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation came about, something that I learned deeply from Patriji. This master does not have anything, and zero in his pockets, no money, no nothing, but creating wonders, right? So at the end of the day, if it's all about experience, this master is creating so much, then we could easily take a cue from it and then be that difference. And all he's doing is service. When he resigned his job, he's got about this less than $10,000 as a PF money, and then he donated all of that to a printed book, all of it. And he had two young daughters, not thinking about how my daughters will get educated, how the family will run. That was my biggest inspiration when I learned these stories from Patrisi, when I see Patrisi every day, my grandmaster is an amazing, amazing teacher. We learn any amount that we give away what we have, and then we create more of it. So saying that I don't have time will only keep us to be in that state because we're not abundant with our time. We got to reverse that dialogue, dear friends. Start giving, and then it automatically we start, because it comes from a feeling of abundance. It's a nature principle of creation. Thank you very much. Thank you, Surya Garu and Devi Madam, for giving this opportunity. It's always great and feels wonderful to share with some of our co-travelers here. And thank you for the thank you all for your time. I feel humbled. I feel very grateful for this opportunity for me to share. Every time I share, I'm always learning from each of you. Thank you.
Wonderful, 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 Chandra Garu. It's our honor and a privilege to have you today. We really appreciate your time and effort. Now, in the interest of time, I will let the people open the floor for the question and answers if they have any. Go ahead, Ratnagaru.
Oh, thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful, wisdom session. Actually, today I have learned whatever on the name of service, what we think is it's not really servicing somebody else outside. Actually, instead, we are servicing ourselves. That's what I realized. The happiness, the freedom, whatever that we are not letting go of ourselves, that the pain and emotions, whatever it is, in with the service we are getting all only positivity into our in returns to back to ourselves. That's what I have learned. And we met GK sir few years ago in New Jersey, and it's really, really awesome. I heard about you, but this is the first time I have attended your class. It's really awesome to know, and it's very inspirational the way how you transformed, and whatever that big company that you have, that you sold and came into this, it inspired all of us who are really struggling to make that decision, that what we might lose or insecurity, whatever. But your story gives us a confidence that nobody has to give us anything when we are trying to, we are not losing anything. By all these worldly leaving all these worldly things, we are actually gaining. That's what I have understood today. Thank you so much. And also during the meditation session, I felt a lots of love towards everybody. It was really very deep, intense, and it's really, really awesome. And at the end of the meditation, just before you say open your eyes, I know one of my friend who is pregnant. I don't know, all of a sudden I was my mind was calling her name and for the baby and saying love, love. I don't know, maybe it's trying to send love, but it's really awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. That's great to hear that. Yes, we're absolutely spot on our understanding. I'm sure you're all senior meditators, you know all of this. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ratnagaru. I too agree and echo to her viewpoints. It really takes a great courage, the thing which you have done, and it's your story is truly an inspiration for all of us. Thank you, Chandra Garu. And I will ask anyone have any questions?
Thank you so much, sir, for coming and giving your time on this platform today.
Yes, madam. Thank you. I'm looking for you. Great to see you there.
Yes, sir.
You'll
I'm
be-
attending kids just now. I got an opportunity to say hi to you. Thank you so much, sir.
I came to your home. I don't think I met Surya Garu, but I came to your home with Patricia.
Oh.
And I came to
Oh.
that
Itakota?
vegetarian festival time. I
Okay.
believe I came to your home. I don't think Surya Garu was there that day for dinner or lunch.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, we did that festival in New York. Remember that time?
Okay.
Okay.
Probably I would have seen you, sir. I couldn't recall it, but yes.
In the festival, yes, we met. I just didn't get your name.
Next time, whenever you come, please visit New Jersey, sir. Please spend here. We have sessions physically. We sit together. Whenever you have little opportunity, please come here. We are always
Absolutely.
Definitely, sir. We all are waiting for you because we have a lot to lose with by your inspiration. We have to convince a lot of our husbands to lose unnecessary stuff from our lives.
Everybody's going to get to that. Have them, I mean, if they're working, have them join some of the sessions I'm regularly doing with haseo.org, because what's happening is that we have hundreds of leaders join there, many people. So sometimes, right, seeing is believing. So it does, right? There are visionaries, there are pragmatists. So visionaries latch on for the long-term view, but the pragmatists want to see what the people around me are doing. So it's fine. And so have them join those sessions somewhere, and then it can help. It can sure help, because that sessions are meant for particularly targeted toward business leaders, business wisdom. But we are, of course, infusing scientific meditation as a way for people to get convinced that, yes, this is something I can take up.
Yes, sir. You're doing a great job. Certainly, really, we need to introduce this meditation in all walk-ins of life.
Yes.
That's how we are able to make a change in our society. Yes.
Yes. I would love to see Surya Garu in some of the meditations programs that I'm doing in the mornings. And yeah, I'm usually doing in the morning, but a lot of people comes, a lot of wisdom flows. A lot of business leaders were very successful to share their experiences, right? I think there's a lot to learn from there. That's the part I best like about. Of course, we all do our meditations, no doubt, but we know that there is a path of dhyana, the path of jnana, right? That's we always are walking on this double edge. So we are walking. So we need. That's what I love about these sessions in the morning is senior leaders are sharing, right?
Yes, I came to know a lot about your sessions from Sheetal sir. So I would like to join from next time. So I got very intensive messages to start this 41 days meditation session here. So that we stick to here this time, but next time all this group will join with you, sir.
No, you continue. I guess.
Yeah, December 25th, by this December 25th, we are finishing this 41 days. After this 41 days, we join with you.
But how coincident it can be. Even our current 41-day program is ending on December 25th.
Oh, wow, wonderful.
When I just heard you say 36th day, I just concluded 36th day then I came to this session, right?
Oh.
So interesting.
Yeah, wonderful. Actually, I got the angelic messages to start on that first day, Kartika Masa, and first day. So I got very intensive messages. Unless I continuously seeing this messages, and I'm receiving that intuitive messages and seeing number patterns. So I started these meditation sessions. After I started this, I formed a New Jersey Sevadal group. Everyone in our Sevadal group, even my husband, started seeing those number patterns, messages. So lots of transformation. We come out of our the comfort zone, and we are doing something lot, learning new things. So much is happening, sir. We are really enjoying this journey.
Madam, here in India, doing it is easy. In New Jersey, where everybody seems to be in their own walks of life so busily, I think you're doing a great job. I have great respect for you. That time itself, New Jersey, that you are really there. And I think you're doing a fabulous job.
Yeah. When I was trying to reach you, sir, everyone said, "Oh, Chandra sir date, it is tough. It is tough. You may not get his date," but finally I'm able to get you here, sir. Thank you so much.
I see Karan has a question.
Yes. Karan.
Yes. Go ahead, Karan. You have a question, right?
Yeah, I have a, I don't know if already it was answered by Chandra sir, but I wanted to understand it. And again, I said that I'm very new to meditation. It's just my interest been always, but practically I'm very new. I do it, but don't go too long, like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know even that what is the best practices of meditation. So consider me as very beginner. Having said that, does our eating habit in terms of what food we are eating, uh, choice of food, does this any way matters to the meditation? Meaning veg, non-veg, or I don't know, a lot of practices of food I'm seeing, like being here in India, I mean, hardly people care. They just go whatever they get. But here we have a choices. So does any way the food habit or choice of food matters on the meditation practices?
Yes, it does have an impact. We start with meditation and we get guided automatically as we go along. But vegetarian food is the best food. I don't go to doctors. I stopped any medication in the year 2002. And then I attribute that to vegetarianism and meditation. Since that time, I didn't have to meet any doctor and I could completely heal myself. Don't think of medicine. Nobody in our family, including my children. Ever since they were children, very young, so to now, they only heal themselves. And we fundamentally know that it is because of the vegetarian food and meditation, both. There are many, many reasons of why one takes to vegetarian food, but start with meditation. I think we automatically get guided as we go along. For meditation, it's not a prerequisite that you do a vegetarian, become vegetarian. It is not a prerequisite, if that's a question. It's not a prerequisite. We can still meditate. We can still absolutely have our experiences. We can still understand ourselves. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Does anyone else have anything to share? Experiences, questions, anything?
Hi, Mridula. My dear friend is there. Good to see you here.
Hi, Chandra. Good to see you. Hi, everyone. I'm from Dallas. I joined this group. Someone from the Austin group posted. So I've been following Chandra since the lockdown in April. So I've been attending his sessions. It's just wonderful. So I thought I'll join you guys tonight too with the regular session. So good to see you. Devi, I hear your voice, in the when we had the Dallas group, you used to do those morning greetings in Telugu. I think that's you, right?
Yes, it's me,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah. I
got
loved
an-
it. Your Telugu is beautiful. I understand a little, but I just loved hearing your voice. It sounded very good.
That's
Raji, you're a doctor. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Devi. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a physician here in Dallas. So
Why don't you say something more to us about your experiences briefly? What is
well, I
meditation
wanted
doing
to
to you?
share actually with you, Chandra, and I see Vani here and everyone. I had I have these visions. Even though I'm a scientist, I've had visions most of my life. I couldn't put into words until I joined Chandra's very good, his explanations and everything. He puts it into words. But I've had a couple of 2-3 visions I didn't share with Chandra, but one of them I just had recently, and I had it tonight again, and so I will share with all of you. So I actually joined the Germany team. I follow with them too, and I don't know if you know Madhu and Ramesh. They used to be in Egypt.
Yes.
And I also went to Egypt in sometime in 2011, but I found out that they were from Egypt also for many years. And they shared that they went into the king's chamber with Patriji. So in my vision, this is the second time I had today, I'm in the king's chamber with Patriji and a whole bunch of other people, and Madhu and Ram and Chandra, you and Vani were there, and GK sir everybody was there. It was like a group meditation. And I was in this deep meditation and I wasn't coming out of the meditation. And everybody's saying, well, we're going to go. We can't leave her alone. But Patriji said, no, it's okay. She'll be fine. You know, the energy is good here. So I was in meditation for 3 days. I didn't open my eyes for 3 days. And then when I opened my eyes, they were still, they kept coming and going. I could hear everything. And then finally, when I opened my eyes, I saw everyone there. And then I turned into energy. I became some light energy and then I disappeared. So I don't know. I have to figure out what that's about. So Chandra, isn't that interesting? I just became like an energy being.
Yes, Mridulaji, you are an energy being. So what more validation you need? Now you just need to jump in and then fulfill your dream. That's all. That's what it is telling you. We'll talk.
I just became a light being. We have to talk. I had 2 more visions. Probably, it's late for the people in New Jersey, but I'll share with you another day. But I did. This was amazing because it's the second time it happened tonight. That same vision. So I was just a light. I became light energy, and then I disappeared into thin air. So I don't know.
These are those deeper transcendental experiences which we all always are looking for, and when we have it, Mridulaji, then we never, or our consciousness keeps on looking for it more and more, and that's what gets us going. That's what gets us going to create anything. And suddenly our consciousness expands. When you feel yourself as light, or that emptiness, or that space deeply, and then you're in it, then automatically our consciousness, suddenly it's a shift in the consciousness. It's a quantum shift. That shift happens, so then you are ready to do the next level of things. Everybody is having the shifts. Every now and then in our meditative path, we do have these shifts. Each of us can go back. Like in my case, it did happen at different times. Most recent one is in January of 2020. For a month, I was not me. I knew that. I was in Joe Dispenza's workshop in Dubai for a week. And on the 6th day, I was somewhere. I didn't know what was happening to me. And then later on, that feeling carried on for me for the next 3 weeks. I was with my people, my family, but I guess I was just not there. But there is a shift. You know it. And then something like that does happen when people are going through a whole bunch of these transcendental experiences. That's one way. It's not necessary that everybody goes through them. So I don't want others to get discouraged in any way. But it is just one way that we do. It's like a milestone, and we go through a checkpoint, right? It's like that, right?
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
One day, can you please come to our platform and share all of your experiences? I will invite you.
Sure, I'd love to. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. She has so many. As a doctor, she has so many experiences. Lots of wisdom with her.
I know. I've had it. I just, until I joined PSSM 7 years ago. And then, of course, hearing Chandra and Shreyans Daga are amazing masters, both of them. They verbalize and they've learned so much, and their slides, and it's like a webinar class. And they put words into the feelings. I always experienced all this as feelings, even as a scientist, studying medicine and treating patients. I just looked at everything as science. But then I've always had these visions and, these incredible feelings and incredible journeys. I just couldn't put them into words. And now I know, and I feel like I'm with my family when I'm hearing everyone, like my, all my journey leaded to here. So it's so wonderful to hear everything. So yes, of course I will. I'll share more. There's more. And I just love hearing Chandra, because he puts into words all the things that I'm, a lot of times we don't have the words for those things, like the quantum energy, like we are all, I mean, I just can't believe, I don't know why this vision is coming. This is the second time today that, and now, I do believe we are light beings. We just happen to be in this body for some reason, for our learning here on this planet. So.
Wonderful. Vani madam is there. Devi, if she wants to say something, Vani madam, before we close. Otherwise, I don't know if you interacted. She's a great master. She was there too. In fact, she also came. We both came to your home. She was there, I think. You didn't come.
We didn't go to their house actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I think some hall we met there, and she brought food for Patri sir. That time we met.
Yes. Yes, Vani ma'am. Actually, at that time, my little one is just 18 months old.
Yes. You brought your son.
Yeah, I don't have anyone to look after her. So I just arrange everything and I just gave food and go back to my home and taking care of her.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe that was what it is. Okay. Yes. All right. So maybe you can, Devi madam, so you can probably invite Vani madam for one of these days whenever you're doing the next session. She's got a whole bunch of experience to share, particularly in raising children and the pyramid energy and whatnot, many things. All right.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, we will. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Your sessions are amazing, Devi.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Your voice is so melodious, actually. And about the puja, you are giving the right explanation. The people, they're connecting so well. It's wonderful.
Oh, it's been a lot to listen from these words from you, ma'am, actually. Yeah.
See, learning is always a continuous journey, It's not that, and definitely it's a different manner and different.
Yes.
Each person unique in their own way. You are connecting more people in that way. It's good.
Yes. When Chandra sir sharing that 2002, I came into meditation in 2002. I was just 9th grade girl at that time. So I can. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
I will reach you for more sessions. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you, Mrudula.
Thank you, everyone. And with that, we can conclude our today's session. And our next session will be on 25th of this month. And we'll have Garu on the session. See you.
Yeah.
Surya, I just want to say something like whoever wants to join the WhatsApp group, actually for current sake, I posted it in the chat.
That's great. Okay.
Yeah, they can use it and join the group.
Yeah. For everyone, anyone who else wants to join, please make use of that link and let us get into one group and we can communicate out there. And looking forward to meet you all next week on 25th. And once again, thank you, Chandra Garu, and everyone, Panika, whoever has sang the song, Chandra Garu for sharing your wisdom and your experiences, Mrudula Garu, and everyone else whoever part of this group. Thank you, everyone, for your time and effort. Let's meet next week. See you.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you again in morning meditation. Tomorrow morning we have group meditation.
We have group meditation tomorrow morning.
Yes, tomorrow morning we have 2 hours of tomorrow is special day. We have 2 hours of group meditation. Actually, in normal days we have 40 minutes, but tomorrow we have 2 hours of group meditation. I will post those details now.
Okay, thanks.
Mrudula ma'am, if it is possible, please join our group meditation tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
It will be really honor for us.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and good night.
Thanks.
Thank you for being
Hold on, just a minute. Me and Srikanth is here.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello. Hi,
Hi, Surya.
Good to see you, Srikanth Garu. Hi,
Congratulations, Surya.
wow. How are you doing?
Great. Thank you.
We'll get in touch with your phone.
Yeah. So we are going to highlight your portion in the PMCUSA USA.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's all because of Devi.
But he wouldn't thank me.
I just
Excellent.
thanked you.
No, excellent. We've been seeing in and out. We did not see the full thing, but
Okay.
great job, Surya.
Oh, thank you so much. Looking forward to see you sometime in New Jersey.
Sure. Right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Shrikant Garu, we are wishing to see you very soon here in New Jersey for inauguration of the pyramid.
Oh, sure. And wherever in the US, pyramid